as the UFC returns to Sydney on February 8th. Can be attributed to lessons learned during her historic first.
Some would argue that this is the best Chinese prospect, man or woman, to cross over into the UFC.
She's got power in her strikes. Oh! She's got a complete, comprehensive, well-rounded game. Oh, on ball. There's a tap. And she is China's biggest hope. Oh! For a world championship in the UFC.
Oh, wow. Clips. Oh, my and now knees to the body from Zhang. Zhang Weili has her down. Wow. Zhang Weili makes history.
拿冠军是我的梦想。
The first fighter from China to win a UFC championship.
然后跟乔安娜比赛也是我的梦想，因为乔安娜
Joanna Jędrzejczyk is the greatest strawweight champion of all time.
一直是 UFC 女子最好的选手，我一直想跟她打，然后我跟她打了。
Well, Joanna suggested this was going to be the greatest strawweight title fight in UFC history.
Woo! I think it already is. Oh, left hook. Oh my goodness. This is so crazy.
我的梦想和我的目标完成以后，我突然迷失了，我迷茫了，我不知道我的下一个目标是什么，打比赛也没有那么大兴趣了。内观自己，检讨自己，反省自己也没有。
She made her UFC debut in August of 2018. Less than 13 months later, she was the undisputed UFC strawweight champion.
Zhang Weili's only had about 5 fights in the UFC, and she has won the belt and defended the belt.
我觉得就是我21年那个状态，就是心态也不是特别好。我觉得我的不管身体状态还是心理状态都是非常不好。
Thug Rose has regained the strawweight throne.
这一下子的爆发，对，打击很大。但输掉比赛对我来说意味着成长，意味着让我更强大，让我变得更好。然后我就又重新审视自己，重新去复盘，然后确定自己要的是什么，然后这样又回来了。
To know the truly special ones, when they see that something didn't work, they try to find a way to get better.
Zhang Weili is a determined woman. She wants that title back.
Oh! Spinning back fist, Jędrzejczyk, and that'll do it. Zhang Weili putting a capstone on the rematch.
Her drive, her discipline, her relentless focus on improvement and becoming a champion again is something really special to watch.
Time to turn those words into actions tonight as she tries to become a two-time strawweight champion.
If Zhang Weili is a better version of what we saw, I don't know if anybody can beat her.
Now she's got it.
There's the tap, and new Zhang Weili has regained the strawweight title. And now, once again, the path to strawweight golden glory goes through China's Zhang Weili.
再次成为冠军，其实我的生活没有，我的心更平静了。然后我对待任何事物，我的思维模式更开阔了。
This woman is absolutely incredible. She still sees untapped potential and improvements to be made.
Oh, look at that timing.
She's just constantly evolving.
对手教练的角度看待我的比赛，对，就是他们会怎么去想这个比赛，然后。
And she adapts so well inside the octagon, and we've seen her learn and grow.
换不同的位置去看的话，就感觉看到的是不一样的，对。
Oh! Massive right for the champion! Just a 5-tool showcase.
Weili's newfound mental approach to her fighting prowess was put to the test in a historic match at the marquee event of 2024.
Live from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. This is UFC 300. History will be made tonight for the UFC Strawweight Championship. For the first time ever, we have two Chinese fighters competing against one another with championship stakes, Zhang Weili and Yan Xiaonan.
UFC 300，就是找到一个平衡的一个状态，这样的话，对我的比赛会更好。对。
Widely regarded as the best pound-for-pound fighter in the women's MMA game today, Magnum Zhang Weili.
She is the next level of mixed martial arts.
我非常重视那场比赛，但是我又不能让自己太兴奋。
One of the absolute best mixed martial artists on earth. the very first championship bout between two Chinese fighters.
UFC strawweight title on the line.
Zhang Weili, she possesses everything.
Her championship level experience is second to none.
其实第一回合的时候，我跟小南比赛，我拿了一个裸脚位置，然后那个裸脚位置其实挺深的，然后我就在慢慢的发力，就等他拍。
You gotta be careful with the choke here.
She got under.
Oh, it's under the neck.
She's got it. She's
That is
got
tight,
it.
Joe.
She's gonna go to sleep.
然后他没拍，但是时间到了，然后他晕了，然后他
Wow. She was out. She
Looks
was
like
out.
Xiaonan
Oh my God, she was out.
因为我不知道结束了没有结束，
She was out.
The fight will continue.
然后我不知道裁判是怎么判的，然后结果哇，小南很快就缓过来了，然后第二回合又打，然后
Zhang Weili knows she has a massive advantage on the ground.
我的那个大脑前3回合吧一片空白，然后就是也听不见教练喊的啥了。
Hands first, hands.
Nice combination by Xiaonan.
Oh, look at this.
Zhang Weili back to her feet, and not a great visual there. John Wood is saying no kicks to Zhang Weili as she throws one there. Yan Xiaonan firmly back in this fight.
Round number 4 here. Okay? Probably up 2-1, so we gotta go out and we gotta make sure we win this round.
Entering these championship rounds.
然后到第4回合的时候，突然听到边角喊话了。
Here's a beautiful shot. Oh,
On top, Weili. Stay on top. Big shots, Weili. Heavy.
我就连接上了，前3回合没有。
the difference is how well-rounded Zhang Weili is and how she's able to adjust.
我跟小南又展示了一场非常精彩的比赛给全世界的
Zhang Weili is an amazing grappler.
粉丝看，我觉得就很好，我觉得这是一个历史性的时刻。
Their lives inexorably linked forever. Zhang Weili and Yan Xiaonan go the 25-minute distance.
然后我又赢了比赛，又
Zhang Weili is as good as any woman who has ever competed in the sport. She might be the best of all time.
Weili's next challenge will come from a dominant wrestler whose talents and desire for combat began at an early age.
I started wrestling at 3.5 years old. I grew up on the mats. I think I have such a desire to win and be the best that I can be that even at a young age showed. I think that set me apart. There was like high school dances and birthday parties and things like that. And I was glad to skip all of them because I just wanted to wrestle. I wanted to compete. I was trying to become the best in the world at my sport, even at a young age. And I took it very, very seriously. I was a 3-time high school state champion, 12-time national champion. I knew that I was destined for greatness. I wanted to be an Olympic champion.
Suarez's Olympic dreams were shattered when an injury in training revealed a much deeper concern.
What are we working on today, babe?
Maybe just back and a little bit neck.
Okay, let's start neck, and then we'll flip you over and do back.
Okay. I found out that I had a serious neck injury. They were able to see on my thyroid that I had a node, and then they sent me to an oncologist. The oncologist told me that I actually had thyroid cancer. I was in disbelief. I was 21 years old. I think to myself, I'm healthy, I'm in tip-top shape, I'm on top of the world, I'm gonna make the Olympic team, become an Olympic champion. And then they tell you you have cancer and that you can't wrestle. It's something that's gut-wrenching, to be honest. I had gone through my cancer treatment. I had gone through losing wrestling, not knowing what my future was gonna hold. I just knew that I wanted to get back to sport. I was introduced to jiu-jitsu, and I immediately fell in love.
Circle, 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 and push and fall right there, exactly.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. Okay. It's just like wrestling, but I could do more. At first, I really just thought I was going to do jiu-jitsu. I didn't even think about fighting at the time. The coaches saw me and they're like, man, she's real good. We need to get her striking. I ended up taking a fight. I made an impressive run. Before you know it, I was on The Ultimate Fighter.
There you go. Wow, that's impressive.
It was a huge moment for me because my life was taking a completely different trajectory than what I thought. That I was going to be a multiple-time Olympic champion in wrestling. And to go on The Ultimate Fighter and to pick up a whole new sport and become the best at that sport meant so much to me.
Look like Cooper's tapping.
She got it.
Tatiana Suarez is the Ultimate Fighter.
I've overcome a lot. I'm never going to stop until I'm at the top.
If she believes she's one of the best in the world, which she does, we're going to see it tonight. Time to go. Got the clinch here. She's going to look to trip out that bottom leg. Beautiful takedown. Oh! Here we go.
Even then, I knew that I'd be a world champion.
Dominant fight for Suarez.
I just knew that I had everything that it took to be a champion. I maul people.
There's the tap. Perhaps championship contender very soon.
Tatiana Suarez is a beast. So intent on getting the takedown.
Look at that.
And I want them to feel like, man, I've never been in there with someone like that before.
A lot of people think we're looking at a future champion. Look what she's doing to the former right now.
She is getting destroyed.
This is hard to watch.
Might get a stoppage.
Jeez Louise.
Tatiana Suarez.
Holy cow.
TKO's Carla Esparza tonight.
She is so dominant that I feel she's on the cusp of that title fight. But she has to get through Nina Ansaroff.
Drive her to the fence. Watch your neck. Her neck's killing her. Her neck.
You don't look thrilled with your performance tonight. Is that fair to say?
Well, a lot of it was my neck. My neck is really bad. During the fight, I hurt it in the first round. We'll see how long it takes to heal.
The neck injury sustained against Ansaroff halted the meteoric rise of Tatiana Suarez. Further setbacks would follow during preparations for her comeback.
It was very frustrating. I came back from the neck injury and then I ended up hurting my knee. I tore almost every single ligament in my knee. I remember sitting literally in this room and I couldn't walk yet. I just remember thinking, my comeback starts now. I was gonna do everything I could to get back to what I love to do.
The path of a UFC fighter is never easy. A fact that is all too familiar to strawweight contender Tatiana Suarez.
Nice, Tati. There you go.
Whose road to the title would require inspiration from the past to help her through some of her darkest moments.
I had that real traumatic knee injury.
Shoulders stay square towards the wall. 5 on each side.
There was times, you know, like where I felt so alone and in a dark place. There was one time in particular, I came here so I could do my PT for my knee. And I was sitting there, and then the anniversary of The Ultimate Fighter popped up on my Facebook page.
I've been through hell and back. I've overcome cancer, and I'm from a place that says we don't break, we break people, and I'm never gonna stop.
I resonate so well to we don't break, we break people, because that's something that is so true to my life, especially everything that I've overcome, all the obstacles that I've had to face.
8, good.
That clip in particular played, and I just thought it was really a sign to not give up and to just keep going. Even when things haven't gone my way, I've still stayed strong and I've stuck to my goals.
Nice. Quick off the ground, quick off the ground, quick off the ground.
Instead of sitting there feeling sorry for myself, I did everything that I could to get back.
Tatiana Suarez has not fought since 2019, and after overcoming 2 major injuries, she returns tonight with a mission to compete and remind fight fans why she was a top contender for a UFC championship.
That looks deep.
Tatiana Suarez back in a big way.
Here is the fierce strawweight contender Tatiana Suarez, picked up precisely where she left off and chasing Zhang Weili. There's the tap! 11-0! Tatiana Suarez submits Andrade in round 2.
And now here I am, fighting for the world title.
Against all odds, Suarez has reached her first shot at UFC gold. Her unwavering self-belief forged through relentless training fuels her confidence that victory is within reach.
How do you want to do, like 3 rounds?
Let's start with her.
Start with her?
Yeah.
As she closes in on her dream of becoming UFC champion.
I love to train, almost like an addiction to being better than I was the day before.
Yeah, movement, range. Yeah.
I thrive under pressure.
Just touching.
So I put pressure on myself to do well every single day in the practice.
Nice.
Feeling tired, but then pushing past the fatigue. It's something that happens almost every single day when I go to practice. So that's something that I embrace.
Nice. Up, up. This fight camp, this is one of the best I've seen her. She's just a soldier. She's very disciplined. She hits extremely hard. She's looking good, and she'll be champ.
For me, this opportunity to fight for the title means a lot to me, just because I know that even when I started my journey becoming a martial artist and starting MMA, I knew that I could be the very best at this sport. I don't think that Weili's been through as many obstacles as I have.
Deep breath, last one.
That makes you into a dangerous, dangerous individual when you've been through as many challenges as I have.
She was out from June of 2019 until she returned from injury. She's closing in on a UFC world title.
The one thing missing from my career is that world title. And this is my opportunity to show myself what I already know, and that's I'm the best strawweight in the world.
Across the globe, Zhang Weili continues to thrive in the picturesque surroundings of Thailand. A location that has been instrumental in her recent career success.
Mm, 我22年的时候第一次来这边。哎呀，你尝尝。
非常好。
我很喜欢泰国的气候。泰国这边的气候很热，我非常喜欢。还有这边更让我会更专注，也可以认识很多朋友。然后，这边教练也都挺好的。我从22年的时候就每次，因为这次我比赛在悉尼。泰国离悉尼的话，距离没有那么远，而且时差呢就3个小时时差，所以我觉得在这边备战的话，我不用来回倒时差。
You know, the most important thing for fighting is your mind.
Yeah.
If your mind is good, your fight is good.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. 然后气候呢，到2月份的时候也是悉尼也是夏天，气候也非常相似，所以我在这儿对我来说，我觉得更好。第二个家一样吧，第二个就是训练的家一样，让自己的身体更强壮，让自己的更专注，对，然后再去。这里的教练都非常好。
Now look what? Okay. When I met her, she was a striker with very limited grappling experience. And so my job was basically just to teach her how to grapple.
Now, I fight, I hide, and now he cannot escape.
She's no longer a striker with limited grappling, but the complete MMA package.
Bring your foot aside, now turn. Yeah.
Zhang Weili is a phenomenon. She is like Neo from The Matrix.
Okay.
She can just download things into her brain and into her body like this. So I can teach her one technique that she's never seen before. She'll practice it for that day. The next day, she will implement that technique in live sparring. She really has the spirit of a martial artist. She keeps her ego in check. She has confidence, but not pride. She understands that she's a student. She's trying to be the best martial artist ever.
Right? 因为大家都知道，苏亚雷斯塔蒂亚娜她是一个摔跤非常厉害的选手，但是我不管是从摔跤还是站立还是地面，我都会准备。
Yes, exactly.
就是我们把我们该准备的全都准备好，对就可以了。
You haven't seen this kind of dominance in female MMA in a long time. Tatiana Suarez is a specialist.
Won international medals, represented the United States. She's undefeated. She's beaten 2 former champions.
She has been extremely dominant.
Cross, slip, shoot.
I approach this fight by being patient, executing my game plan.
She's the best female wrestler in all the mixed martial arts.
And being super gritty and tough.
She mauls women. She gets a hold of them and ragdolls them and beats them senseless.
At UFC 312, when I get this belt wrapped around my waist, this is going to prove to myself and everybody else what they already know, that I'm the best in the world.
A lot of people think we're looking at a future champion.
And there I am, world champion.
Zhang Weili is as good as they come across the board.
She's one of the absolute best mixed martial artists, period, on earth.
The best pound-for-pound fighter in the women's MMA game today.
我觉得我就做好自己。
Her work ethic is off the charts.
比赛的经验比她更多一些，就是我打5回合的比赛，不管是站立也好，摔跤也好，地面也好。
She is just everything you want in a dominant champion.
对，因为打的时间长了，他肯定觉得对他的威胁更大，所以他肯定，对，我觉得这是一个方法吧。
The battle for strawweight gold sets the stage for the main event rematch. As former middleweight champion Sean Strickland.
The guy has amazing boxing. He's got unbelievable cardio.
Looks to reclaim the throne from current king Dracus du Plessis.
When he connects, he hurts you. And after he hurts...
Main event of UFC 312. We'll see the return of 2-time strawweight champion Zhang Weili.